But first things first, hate starting shows like this, but I have to say a couple words about Robert Green Hall, who passed away suddenly, surprisingly, at the young age of 47 on Monday. This was terrible news to see on my feed. Robert Green Hall is a name you might not know. If you're a horror movie fan, you probably know the two movies he's directed, Laid to Rest, and the sequel, Chrome Skull, Laid to Rest 2. Two very throwback horror movies. A lot of practical effects, no CGI really in those movies. Really creative, different, kind of eerie movies. And he just, if I'm not mistaken, had a crowdfunding campaign for the third Laid to Rest movie not long ago. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but there's more important things to talk about here. Robert Green Hall, not only was he a director, he was also a special effects artist and a makeup artist as well. I was somebody I've actually communicated with him in the past. I have him on Facebook. And, you know, I remember I added him after I saw Laid to Rest just to tell him how good it was and how much I enjoyed it. And we talked a little bit about some of his process behind the scenes and everything. This was years ago, but I always kept, you know, like tabs on what he was doing. But even I didn't realize how prolific he was. He's done makeup not only for horror movies, but for like the Pineapple Express, Superbad, the movie Quarantine, if you remember that found footage movie from years ago. He's done a bunch of stuff. He's very prolific. And there's no cause of death released, but 47, man. He had his own special effects company and everything that was doing some really good work. And it's just very sad. I actually found out about it through another horror director that I'm friends with online. His name is Eric England. And he posted about it, and I had to do a double take because he just said Robert Hall. I'm like, it can't be Laid to Rest, Robert Green Hall. But sure enough, it was. So rest in peace to Robert Green Hall. Big shout out to you. You did some great work throughout your career. My condolences to his family, too, because, you know, he leaves behind a good family, and he also leaves behind a lot of really good movies, too, and good work. So hats off to him. Rest in peace. Had to say a few words on his passing, though, before we start the show.